Hey, here's my comic pull for November 23rd, 2016. And of course the cat has to get in my lap as soon as I sit down. Well, lay down or something. I planned to have this video done earlier, but it was... Okay, lay down. It was a holiday weekend and I was just lazy all weekend, so I didn't do it. So, starting off with Dark Horse, it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 11, number 1. And I'm wearing my Buffy shirt here. Anyway, so Buffy and the Scooby Gang are back for Season 11. And things start off with everyone pretty much in a good place. Buffy and Spike's relationship is going strong. Dawn is doing great in school and happily reunited with Xander. Willow has become a Wiccan guru, and Giles has gotten over being reborn into the body of a child. Everything is going great, so of course the caca hits the fan as a supernatural disaster wreaks havoc on the entire city of San Francisco. Now I'm really excited to have Buffy back, and doubly so since Christos Gage and Rebecca Isaacs are in charge. That being said, I didn't really love this first issue, but it was mainly just kind of set up, so I'm looking forward to seeing where this season takes us. Moving on to DC and The Flash number 11. So Barry looks for a missing Wally, but his search may put another loved one in harm's way. Not exactly sure what's going on, because I don't really know much about the backstories of certain character in this issue, except for this brief synopsis they gave us in the last issue. But it's still interesting, so I'm gonna keep reading it. Next up, it's Hellblazer number 4. So I'm an issue behind on this one, but I will try to get caught up for the next one. So moving on, it's Wonder Woman number 11. It's The Lies, part 6. So in this conclusion of the story arc, Wonder Woman returns to Themyscira with Steve Trevor in tow. But while she's happy to be home, something isn't right. This is the end of this storyline, and I'm just as confused as ever. Hopefully things will start making sense soon. Next from IDW, it's Gem and the Holograms number 21. So things aren't going as planned for Shanna in Milan. Meanwhile, the rest of the gang may be exposed as a traitor is in their midst. I really hate the art by Meredith McLaren, and I really hope they change artists soon. There's just something about her art, it's very anime-ish. And, you know, they have these big eyes and these, you know, distorted expressions, like, you know, I don't like it. So, moving on to Image and Outcast number 23. Things seem hopeless for our heroes, but an opportunity may turn the tables. Again, great writing, but incredibly slow moving. You know, it's like, it takes like 4 issues to really do anything in this title, which, you know, I like where it's going, it's just going slow. Moving on to Marvel, it's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur number 13. So now that Lunella has been declared the smartest person on Earth, she starts to question her purpose. Is she meant to be a superhero or something more? Maybe another superhero can help her solve this question. So this was a good issue. There's a really fun fight scene, as well as some cerebral stuff there going on inside Lunella's mind. Love this title as always. Next, it's Spider-Gwen number 14. So it's Thanksgiving, but Gwen isn't feeling very thankful. But an old friend may give her some inspiration. This is an okay issue, even though not really a lot happens. You know, it was better than the last one though. So we'll see what happens next time. Next up, it's Star Wars number 25. So the fight is amping up as the Rebel crew fight the SARS troopers. While in space, Vader and his forces engage with X-Wings. This was a good issue. Mostly action, but it was still a good issue. Next up, it's Star Wars Han Solo number 5. So it's the final leg of the Dragon Void run. But as Han and his fellow racers speed toward the finish line, the Empire is in hot pursuit. This is the final issue, and a pretty good one. Though I did think the traitor subplot was kind of tied up in a hurry. Well, what you gonna do? Moving on to Titan, it's Doctor Who, the Ninth Doctor, number 7. So more monsters attack, but the Doctor starts to realize the truth of where they come from. Lots of action here too, but again, not much story advancement. So it's an okay issue, but you know, nothing to write home about. And finally, it's Doctor Who, the 10th Doctor, Year 2, number 16. I haven't read this one yet, but I will definitely be caught up by the next time. So this week I'm dropping Titans from DC. It's not a bad title, but there was just too much backstory for me to catch up on. So that's it for this week. Sadly, this year has claimed 2 more of my favorites, Florence Henderson and Ron Glass, both of whom will be missed. So, see you guys next time.